Hi, my name is John Thomas and I'm a physical therapist at Laguna Orthopedic Rehabilitation. Today I wanted to discuss a syndrome called upper cross syndrome. Now, I see this with many of my cyclists. Many of my cyclists that also have a job of sitting all day. So all day you're sitting at a computer. Hopefully your workstation is set up properly. If it's not, sometimes you can fall into some poor postures which result in round shoulders, forward head, and then lifting up to see where you're working. Also, you find that position maybe while you're driving on your way to work. And then after you get home, let's say you want to go for a bike ride, and you're in this position again, cycling. So what can happen, over time you can develop muscle imbalances. And this upper cross syndrome refers to a crossing of muscle imbalances where there are tight structures and weak structures. What you have with this syndrome is tightness in the pecs, and it crosses back to weakness in the mid-back. So you have this tightness in the front, weakness in the back. You also have tightness in the back, up high in the neck, and weakness in the front of the neck. So these imbalances of tightness here, and weakness here and here. And what I want to do today is show you 4 exercises to address those imbalances. The first one is called fist wedge. You're taking your fist, placing your chin on your fist, using your opposite hand, and pulling forward until you feel a stretch here. Now all day, if you're in this position where you're cycling and you're looking up to see where you're going, these muscles are shortened. So this is a way to stretch them out. Fist, chin, gently pull on your head till you feel a little traction or stretch sensation in the back of the neck. The next one, to stretch out the front, you can use with a foam roller. You're going to lie on the foam roller, making sure the spine is supported from the tailbone to the head. And you're going to open your arms up with the palms up and towards the sky or the ceiling until you feel a nice stretch right across the front of your chest. You can just lay here and relax for a couple minutes. Let everything open up, because all day you've been sitting and everything's been flexed. Now you're going in the opposite direction and opening everything up. After you do a couple minutes of that, now let's work on some of the strengthening exercises. The muscles that can be weak in the back can be strengthened by this exercise. You're grabbing a band, you're still lying on the foam roller, and you're squeezing your shoulder blades together as you pull the band apart, letting it come up. You perform 20 repetitions, 3 sets. Really focusing on squeezing your shoulder blades together and not letting them shrug up. If the band is too tight, you can grab further apart. The last strengthening exercise is for these deep neck flexor muscles that can be weak, and this is called a chin tuck. Lying on the foam roller, it's just a small movement and up. You're just really doing the small nodding movement, trying to strengthen those deep neck flexor muscles. So it's just a little nod, a pause for about 5 seconds, and then slowly up. So again, you have weakness in the deep neck flexors and the mid and upper back, combined with tightness in the chest and tightness in the back of the neck. This can be occurred from all of our sitting that we do, or being in that cycling position and never trying to open up and go the opposite direction. I hope these tips help, and look forward to giving you more information next week.